Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily stock market, and today we're going to be talking about the favorite video on the channel. It's going to be 5 stocks to have on your watch list, and we're going to end with a little cryptocurrency also. Now we're up 225 bucks on the day, and that's because Dogecoin is bouncing back. I have some money in them. Last month we're up 5%, last 3 months 18%, last year 78%. So we're killing it. If you guys need help, let me know. Message me on Instagram if you need 3 free stocks. You can see right here, Robinhood is offering 3 free stocks right now. So if you don't have Robinhood and you live in the United States, message me on Instagram as well, and I'll get you those 3 free stocks. Also, Weeble's having a similar offer. So if you don't have Weeble yet, we can do the same thing with Weeble. But enough talk, enough chit chat. Let's get right into the video. And we'll make this video a little bit more of a quicker video. So let me know how you guys like that too. So first one on the list is Plug Power, PLUG. Everyone's asking about it right now, so of course it's going to be on the list. Down 13% in the week, 27% in the last month, and in the last 3 months, it's down nearly 60% from all-time highs. So that's something you definitely have to take into consideration is the downward momentum. Now, remember, they had a huge spike up from 35 all the way to 60 in about a span of 2 weeks. And you can see them starting to uptick a little bit right here, but I would want to see a little bit more of an uptick. And remember, all electric vehicles, EVs, a lot of them are in a slump right now and they're dipping. So if you own Plug, you probably don't want to sell because, that's always a bad strategy is to sell low. If you bought high, you typically want to buy low, sell high. And it's always a bad idea to sell your shares that's taking a dip currently. So I would love to see this one get closer to about $25 a share, $20 a share for me to be loading up. Remember what happened a few months back to Plug. Shares created after the company disclosed requirement to restate up 3 years of financial reports. Lease accounting errors likely to result in material impairment charges. In addition, Plug inflated gross margin in its core material handling business by incorrectly allocating cost of goods sold to research and development expenses. The company does not expect the reinstatement to impact the company's cash position, but the business operation management reaffirmed its ambitious long-term financial targets. Avoid the shares until the magnitude and the required restatement becomes more clear. So once we get more clear on the numbers behind Plug, so overall, Plug's not my favorite. It is interesting because it's down so much percentage points. I would rather just invest in ChargePoint if I was going to invest in one of these. But here's a little bit more of a bullish article. Hydrogen has the full support of the EU and is gaining traction in the US too. Plug offers exposure to hydrogen and has imminent catalyst that could send the stock higher. While in the short term, the stock could fall as low as $14, I reiterate my long-term position price target is $261, which I think is absolutely absurd. I think they can probably get as high as $50, $60 again. And long-term is very subjective, so it really depends on what his long-term vision is, how long is long-term for him, because for some people, long-term 6 months, for some people is 5 years. So it really just depends, but I agree it can go as low as $14. So under $20 a share is a lot more attractive for Plug for me personally, and that's where I'm looking to buy at. All right, guys, the next one that everyone wants me to talk about is going to be TTCF, Tattooed Chef, and I am bullish on this one long-term. This is a long-term position you're going to want to be holding for at least 6 months to 12 months and probably even longer if you want to experience majority of the gains. Here we'll see it's down 11%, down 30% in the last 3 months. So it's a great time for Tattooed Chef. In my opinion, anything under $20 a share is a steal for long-term. This is a plant-based food company, kind of like Beyond Meat, which I think is going to have huge growth potential in the next 5 years. And I was looking at articles of Tattooed Chef, and there's like no negative articles around Tattooed Chef at all, which is really shocking because at least there's always some negative, bearish articles around companies, but Tattooed Chef is one of the least that I've seen. So Tattooed Chef is a creative new consumer food business along with a long runway ahead for growth. Unlike many new companies, Tattoo Chef is very profitable and possesses great fundamentals. I like the stock's near-term upside and believe that the execution over coming years can cement a long-term thesis. Now, another one said Tattoo Chef recently released its 2020 results. Revenue growth and distribution figures are impressive. The growth in operating costs is perfectly justified. The additional costs are traceable to the stock market listing and the top line growth goal. The company appears to be undervalued considering brand growth and low multiples. Tattoo Chef is a food company focusing on frozen products for vegetarians and vegans. From being an underrated and almost disgusted stock, it has gone to a light hype also due to the mention of very famous YouTubers. The recent quarterly reports confirm that the growth possibilities, which were already evident from previous company events. All right, guys, and the next one is NIO, N-I-O. We all know it. We all love it. Down 16% in the last month, 38% in the last 3 months. Wow, look at that. So they're one of my favorite stocks to be picking up at the current price point. The only real risk we have with NIO is them getting delisted from the stock market, which I don't think will happen. There's a very, very low possibility, but always you have to look at the risk that's involved. And I really wouldn't worry about that because it's highly unlikely. So with that aside, I think NIO is a great pickup. Anything under $35 a share, anything under $40 a share for the long term is great. I think it can get back up to $55 a share in the midterm. So not even long term. I think in just a short time here, we'll actually see NIO back to $55 a share. In this time frame that you can see right here, from March 5th to April 16th, there's been a lot of consolidation in the stock market in general. We see a lot of different growth companies having the same downward flag. And we won't read too many articles on NIO because we kind of already know their bullish thesis. You know, everyone's pretty familiar with them. But NIO just finalized an agreement with Sinopec to build 5,000 battery swap stations. So I'm sure a lot of people didn't hear about that. NIO has a remarkable management team, which we'll get into a little bit, William Lee, and NIO is differentiating its product much like Apple did in the past. So that's a great thing to look out for. Now, we're not going to read this entire thing about management, but if you want to pause the video, take a screenshot, or read this, William Lee is their CEO. He's an awesome guy, went to Perkins University, perhaps one of the most prestigious ones in China, and majored in sociology. However, he studied law and computer science and became one of the only systems analysts among the liberal arts students of Perkins University. He started his first business at 21. And we won't read this either, the whole thing, but if you want to screenshot it, pause it, read things, and read this article. And the next one on the list, GNOG, down 10% in the last week, 15% in the last month, 30% in the last 3 months. Wow, look at that. And if this is the one you're owning, remember, you don't want to buy high and sell low. So if you bought at $20 a share, you do not want to sell at $14 a share. That's one of the most important things is buying low. You want to buy at 14 and be patient, because I think that these ones on the list can bounce back. We see a very common support at $11, at $11 again, and then $12. So it didn't go lower than the previous support, which is a good sign. Now, if you are looking to buy into this one, it's a gaming stock. I would want to buy closer to $11 or $12 a share. And I think it has potential to go as high as about $20 a share again. So if you want to let go of some of your position, I think $20 a share is a great place to let go of some. Now, there is 2 articles I want to go into a little bit here. So management bumped up 21 revenue guidance, indicating their strategy is being executed flawlessly, which is a great thing. GNOG will launch iGaming in 4 more states in 2021, where we expect they will continue to gain market share over time. We believe GNOG is gaining market share in Michigan, and we expect further shares gaining movement in further states. 13% increase in 2021 revenue guidance highlights further upside potential. Reiterate, buy rating at $24 target price. So this analyst here thinks that GNOG could get as high as $24. I said $20 a share, so we're pretty much on the same page. Golden Nugget Online has dipped towards the lows despite 64% revenue growth in 2020. The company plans to ramp state gambling markets from 1 state at the start of 21 to 6 states by the end of the year. The stock is cheap, trading at a 4 times reasonable 2020 revenue targets of 200 million. So guys, if you read a little bit about the stock, this is the one on the list that I want you to do your own research on, because if you do any research, it looks like it's an awesome deal if you're going to be holding for 1 to 2 years into that 2022 to 2023. The online gambling market continues to explode. The company is quickly expanding from operations in one state to at least 10 over the next few years. My investment thesis remains very bullish on the stock after its dip. This is kind of what the app looks like, or the website. If you want to check it out yourself, download the app or go to the website also. But doing some research on this one, I am liking this one a lot. I think Wall Street doesn't see the value. I'm going to be doing a deep dive probably in a later video and looking at their income statement, their balance sheet. But overall, just from reading those articles, it looks like it's going to be good news. So this is a stock you probably want to have on your list, especially if it dips as low as 11 or 12, or anything really under $15 a share is going to be great for the long term. Next up, we have Mara, M-A-R-A, down 25% in the week, down 7% in the month, up 62% in the last 3 months. And if we pull up the chart here and we break out the little ruler so we can kind of draw on our graph here, what you'll see is, look at how it's hugging that support and resistance pretty nicely right now. It's following it pretty well. So it looks like it's currently at a support, and it can go up to a resistance here. I think it can jump up pretty nice and gap up pretty well. So what we'll see, I think we can see Mara at a new all-time high, especially, this is the most important part of Mara, if cryptocurrency keeps on rallying, which this Sunday we're seeing some good rallies on cryptocurrency. So remember, this is a blockchain stock. It's going to be tied to blockchain, and it has a $4 billion market cap with a lot of volume, 27 million in volume. It's been pretty consistent on its earnings, hasn't made a profit yet, but it's getting there. This one's very risky. The volatility is very high. We've been selling, we've been making some profits, and it's a blockchain company. But it is interesting because it hasn't been following cryptocurrency lately. As you can see, it was at $56 a share and took a huge dip, 20% down, even though cryptocurrency has been rallying. And I think it's just hitting that support. It's hugging that support. Cryptocurrency has rallied this weekend with Dogecoin absolutely exploding. So I think that Mara will be exploding next week. So Monday through Friday, definitely keep an eye out for Mara. It's definitely more of the risky one. It can go down a little bit more, keep in mind. But if you're into risk and you like cryptocurrency and you want to invest in a stock that's going to reflect cryptocurrency, this is going to be the stock for you guys. And with that being said, let's do a quick cryptocurrency update. So Bitcoin is down to $56,000, down 6% in the week. And like I told you guys on the advice I gave before, if you're looking to get into Bitcoin and you're going to be holding for at least 1 to 2 to 3 years, the best thing to do is probably dollar cost average in. So if you can buy like $25 or $50 per week, which is about $10 a day. So if you could put in $10 a day into cryptocurrency, into Bitcoin or Ethereum, that's probably going to be your best way to ease into cryptocurrency if you're bullish over the long term. If you want to play the exploding plays, then you're going to want to look at altcoins. You might want to get Coinbase or Binance. I did a full video update on cryptocurrency, so check my previous videos from last week if you're into cryptocurrency, because I did a full video. So we're just touching over it briefly. Dogecoin is definitely one to look out for. It's heating back up. It's pumping up again, and there's a good chance that it even will go to 50 cents, 75 cents. But guys, be prepared for an inevitable fall. It will fall. It will go back down to 20 cents, and there's a good chance it'll even go back down to 15, 13 cents again. So be prepared for that. Don't bank it. If you make life-changing money on a stock like Dogecoin, pull it out towards an all-time high. If it goes to 40 cents, $1, make sure you're ready to pull some out, and you can gradually start pulling some out as time goes on. After that, Ethereum Classic is a great one. I just bought this one 2 weeks ago, and we're already up 84%. So this one might be one that you want to watch out for, even though I would wait for a fall on like the altcoin market If you're not going to do like the dollar cost averaging strategy, I would probably wait for a fall. Other than that, Litecoin was up to about $300 and something a share, $309 a share. It's back down to 272. So it couldn't be a good time to pick up some Litecoin. Although personally for Litecoin, I'll probably be wanting to buy around 220, under 250 for sure, and probably even closer to my average cost, which is $200 a share. And we've made thousands and thousands of dollars off Litecoin already. So guys, if you do appreciate my videos, let me know in the comments below and I will keep making them for you. Just like the video, comment below. That's all I'm asking. I'll keep making these videos for you guys. And thank you for all the love and support. If you found it valuable, even share with a friend also. And I'd love to help you guys. I'm actually going to open up signups back into my course. So if you're looking for a program, a mentorship, and you want to become a lot better at the stock market and more experience and get to the next level and take it seriously in 2021, and figure out how to find a winning stock, read income statements, balance sheets, what I look for in a stock too. I'm taking on new students right now. Only a few more students can apply. So here's my Instagram. DM me here. That's where I'll send you the application. And then I'll also send you over my website so you can look through my website and see exactly what you're learning and offering. And I have some people that say they don't have Instagram. Just make an Instagram. It takes literally 2 minutes to make an Instagram. It's for free. And I have a lot of students that make Instagrams just for stock market investing, right? So there's a lot of good stock market information on Instagram and social media. So even just for a professional reason, you want to have an Instagram. You don't have to make it your name. You don't have to make it a personal Instagram. Just make it like Stock Market Master 32685 or something random like that, kind of like an alias, so you can actually see some great information on Instagram and follow my page and message with me and become a stock market investor. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. And remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.